Hey folks, in today's video, I'm cracking open the first pre-release box that I got of the Final Fantasy trading card game Opus 26, Gunslinger in the Abyss. As this was my first pre-release kit, I went into it not knowing what I would actually be getting out of it. Enjoy the video. Okay. Time for the Final Fantasy. Now, I know a little bit more about Final Fantasy than I do about the other ones. So let's take a look at this. This is organized play kit. July 2025. Leviathan. PR. Blah, 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 blah. Now it says that there's one premium foil card and 7 standard promo cards. So I think there's Leviathan in here and then just a bunch of other Leviathans. I think it's just one foil Leviathan. And then more Leviathans afterwards, which is fine by me. Alright. Ooh, Leviathan. This is just a random BS card, so we don't have to worry about that. Leviathan. Yeah, so they're all Leviathans. So I'm gonna see if anybody I know who plays wants a Leviathan card, because like I think I can only have 3 cards of the same name in my deck. At any, like, at all. Ooh, look at that. Yo, can I do that with the whole card? Yo! It's like I'm holding nothing at all. That's cool. Alright. The first organized play kit. Now it's sealed. So, always make sure you have a handy dandy knife. But you very carefully open. Very, very carefully. Alright. First thing that we're going to take a look at. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. Thank you for purchasing a Gunslinger in the Abyss pre-release kit. This set enhances the collectability of the Final Fantasy trading card game booster sets by including a newly illustrated special foil gold stamp card of arts from Final Fantasy V with signature from Toshiyuki Itahana. Sorry. Gunslinger in the Abyss introduces even more fleshed out limit break cards to expand deck construction and gameplay. This set features characters from the iconic titles within the franchise, such as 5, 9, 11, 16, and more. We hope you enjoy collecting them all. Good luck on your pulls, stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you at the next event. Now, hello, Mouth. There's a thing about this. It says right here, including a newly illustrated special foil gold stamp card of Bart's from Final Fantasy V. However, I've been told that that's not actually the thing that's going on. You have a chance to get it. Or a different promo card. That's not what they wrote. What they wrote was, you get it. So let's find out. This is Aiko. Gunslinger in the Abyss. Pre-release. Forward, which means that Final Fantasy has forwards and backlands. I was supposed to read that card. Very, very difficult to here, hold on. Should be able to read it like that. When Aiko enters the field, choose 4 summons in your break zone. Put them on top of your deck in any order. Then shuffle your deck and reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Cast up to 1 summon among them without paying the cost and put the rest of the cards into the break zone. Ooh, that's a gamble. Alright, so we'll put her here. So you can't see. And let's take a look. Alright, what's this? These are card sleeves. So, Gunslinger in the Abyss card sleeves. Okay, so hold on. You said they put Lucy from Edge Runners in Guilty Gear recently. I have no idea what you're supposed to do with her. Beat the piss out of the other person and hack them. She's a net runner. Am I supposed to read that card? I mean, I play Yu-Gi-Oh, so how do you even read that is a question I should ask more often because Yu-Gi-Oh does not respect the player. I know. You missed the first, like, 200 card openings. You're so sorry. I read some of them and I was like, what am I supposed to make of this? And then we have the cards. So I'm going to just put this over here. Yeah, I get the hacking part. It's a lot of her moves feel kind of whack to chain together. I did not know that you played Guilty Gear. Oh yeah, that's right. Can you hear that? Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I reinstall it because I'm like, hey, maybe I'll like Lucy. And Lucy just fucking beats. Alright, let's go with the first one. Now, Final Fantasy card packs are so ridiculously notorious to not open. So what you're supposed to do is pull this down and it's supposed to open and then you just pull them out. So. However. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's a perfect pull right there. Give me a rest. Alright, so we got Ninja. White Mage. Okay, I've got a bunch of White Mages from other sets. Dine, when he enters the field, choose 1 forward. Deal it 4,000 damage for each card you discarded to cast Dine. Ooh, that's good. Complain about more things. Man, you know what would really suck? I don't get the Yuna full art signature. That's worth like 500 USD. Behemoth. Monster during your turn, Behemoth also becomes a forward with 7,000 power, haste, and when Behemoth deals damage to your opponent, put Behemoth into the break zone. If when you do, choose 1 forward opponent controls, deal it 8,000 damage. Damn, so Behemoth can just kick ass. Onion Knight, Final Fantasy Tactics. Old Schnapper, proprietor of the Happy Turtle. This is gonna be real. Ooh. Naimia from Final Fantasy 14, one of the 12. Fuck is Final Fantasy about? Lots of different things. EX Burst. When Naimia enters the field, draw 1 card. 1 energy and tap. Draw 1 card. You can only use this ability if you control 4 or more job the 12, and only once per turn. So all cards have like a job, or at least like people cards have a job, and the different job, whatever job is, usually has a thing that like works towards it. So if you have like freaking a bunch of the job the 12, they'll all work together. If you have like a bunch of Scion of the 7th Sun, or whatever it is, 7th Dawn, they'll all work together. Or like job title Soldier or Dragoon or something like that. Azdaja, the first brood. See? Like the first brood. When Azdaja enters the field, Azdaja cannot be chosen by your opponent's abilities until the end of your opponent's turn. When a water forward you control attacks, choose 1 forward opponent controls, return it to the owner's hand. That is uncomfortably good. I may actually build a water deck. Lemian. See, look, another one of the 12. Okay, so cost required for you to cast your job the 12 can be paid with CP of any element. Crystal points, by the way. CP is crystal points. Tap. When Lemian is put into the break zone, choose 1 job the 12. It gains. This character cannot be chosen by the opponent's summons until end of turn. Summons are like, for magic, they would be like instants or sorceries. For Yu-Gi-Oh, they would be traps or magic. Noctis. Noctis enters the field. Choose 1 category. See? Category. 15 character in your break zone, put it on top of your deck. Now, there's category up here on the top, in the middle right. That is what set it's from. So, like, this one is from 15. This one is from 7. Johnny. Fuck you, Johnny. This one is from 5. You can tell just right there. Where's Onion Knight? Because Onion Knight was from... Well, this one's from Final Fantasy Tactics, FFTS. So, we'll go to Johnny. Card type. Tifa enters your field. Activate Johnny and draw 1 card. This effect will only trigger once per turn. Okay, so... You'd want Johnny if you had Tifa in your deck so that you could draw cards. We'll put that here. Alright, next one. Remember, it's supposed to go down. See? See? This is what I'm talking about. What the piss is this? Now, gotta open it like an idiot. Gotta get my cards out. To see Elwyn from Final Fantasy 16, the Archduke. Tit love. Echo. Okay, Mandragora. I am looking at these because I am interested to see what I have, because I have to build a deck here soon. Choose. Okay, so because Puppet Master, it doesn't have anything that it deals with, so you can just use it with... It is easier to use it with anything if you're not trying to stack. Knight enters the field, you can put Knight into break zone. Choose 1 forward that costs 3 or less, dull it. You can only use this ability during your turn. That's cool. Ooh, a Dragoon. Byron, Warden of Port Islod. So, Clive or Joshua in your break zone, add it to your hand. If you tap him and put him in the break zone, you can play Clive or Joshua of a cost of 3 or less from your hand into the field. So, like, Byron can pull a card from your discard into your hand, and then break him to get the dude out. Mid-Preva. Ooh, Heroic. Engineer. When enters the field, due to your cast, reveal the top 5 cards of your deck. Play 1 forward, up to 1 backup, and 1 monster with a total cost of 8 or less among them into the field, and put the rest into the break zone. That's uncomfortably good, because you can play up to 1 of each of these. So if you want, you can play a forward with a cost of 8, cost at the top, crystal points, into the field just like that. And that is, and if you have haste, that's good. Kuja. So, Kuja, if you pulled it because of the card from before, you could just put it down. And then when he enters the field, they enter the field, she enters the field, they enter the field. You may remove 1 ice backup you control from the game. When you do, your opponent discards 2 cards. When chosen by opponent's summon or ability, your opponent doesn't discard 1 card. Cancel the effect. So you could throw Kuja out and then have 3 more cost left to toss out, but you make them just fucking discard 2 cards right away. How? Gav enters the field. You may search for 1 16 character and add it to your hand. That's good. Ifrit from Final Fantasy 16. When Ifrit 16 is blocked or chosen by opponent's ability, Ifrit 16 deals your opponent 1 point of damage. When Clive primes into Ifrit, Ifrit gains, if Ifrit is dealt damage less than Ifrit's power, damage becomes 0. I think that this is a sought after one, actually. Is this no, it's not double. This is gonna be fun to use. This is gonna be amazing. So that's second. I recently completed the video game Off. This was phrased a different way until Twitch pointed out what I said and asked if I really wanted to send this. I recently just beat off. Did you know it takes 6 hours to beat off? Yes. Yes, I did. Off the game. I saw that on Twitter/X. What do you want? This is the third one. How are we gonna do? You think I'm gonna get a good one? Okay, what we're looking for, I guess I should say this, and I should have said this in the beginning. The thing that we're looking for are basically like this. I want full art cards. I want the fuller art. The fuller the art, the more money it is. It was too easy. I'm considering replaying it without using equipment just to feel something. Consider chatting in here more to feel something. Because I feel something when you're here. I feel a connection between you and me. I feel like we're homies. I don't know. I'm talking about this. Right? Ready to go? Come on, Yuna. Fuck. Bad signs of the times. I mean, I just want to actually feel a challenge. Oh! Well, why didn't I need to? Oh, we got another Titlov. Ciao. Another White Mage. Another Echo. Another Cripshay. Ooh, a Beastmaster. Another Dragoon, but he looks different. Another old Snapper. Azimia. There's another one of the 12. So we've got 3 of the 12. We're just missing 9 of them. When it attacks, choose 1 forward opponent controls. Deal it 2,000 damage for each job of the 12 you control. If you control 4 or more job of the 12, Azima gains haste and first strike. How is Ajito Marjito? Okay, that's insane. For some reason I thought you were going to say we've gotten 3 of the 12. We're just missing 1. I almost said that, actually. Yo! We've got 4 of the 12. We're just missing 8, Althic. When Althic enters the field, choose 1 forward your opponent controls. If you control 4 or more 12, job the 12, deal it 9,000 damage. Oh yeah. That's all of them. Heck yeah. It's like Pieces of 8 from fucking Pirates of the Caribbean, and there was how many of them? Shiva. Oh, Shiva enters the field. Freeze all forwards opponent controls. When Jill primes into Shiva, freeze all characters opponents control. Damn. I say your opponent discards 2 cards. You can use this ability during your main phase. Shit, dog. Saj. And then back to Teetlove. I'm sorry. I think I've actually gotten some pretty fucking powerful cards. That worked today. And person from a different branch is like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Just because we were making chat while we were just like, I was just waiting for them to get some stuff done for me. And I was like, oh, I have cards to open. And they're like, oh yeah, from what? I'm like, from Final Fantasy trading card game. And they're like, wow, you're a fucking nerd, aren't you? And I was like, oh yeah, you don't understand. I play Final Fantasy 14. I'm playing the Final Fantasy trading card game. I kind of want a Final Fantasy tattoo. And Final Fantasy is not even my top, like, it's not even in my top 4 favorite games. So, like, I just need that to sink in. Just sink in. If Voices of the Void came out with a trading card game, I'd be in there. I'd be spending so much money. I'd be applying to be an influencer for that shit. Fuck. I think this is my comeuppance for talking about a different card game. Come on. Open! Open, goddammit! Alright, we've got a Dine. Alright, we already have a Dine, so that's cool. Musician, that's new. Oracle, that's also new. Oh, that's number 5, Thaliac. Behemoth, we already had a Behemoth. Knight. Byron, we already had a Byron. Yo, this is number 6, Nofka. Yo. That's actually really cool. Like, I'm getting really hyped. We've got half of the 12 so far, and this is only pack fucking 4. I'm really excited, actually. Yo! Oh, shit! This is super powerful. We got a fucking Bartz. Holy crap. Okay, you can pay 3 crystals instead of paying the crystal cost to cast Bartz. When Bartz enters the field, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Play up to 1 character with the cost of 3 or less among them into the field, then add the other cards to your hand. So you just like, whoop. Oh, that's so good. And Warrior of Light. Okay, first of all, 2 different jobs. Just saying. Second of all, 9,000 power for 8. Not that bad, but it's shit is lit. Sissany. Oh, I thought this was going to be another. Okay. Also, it's like 2 of the following actions. Choose 1 monster, break it, choose up to 3 backups, activate them. Oh, that's so good. Right. A Peru. Okay, I really don't mind because this is an 11 card, but like when paying the cost to cast a category 11 card, if a Peru is in the field, a Peru can produce CP of any element. Because when you have, like, let's say, we're not going to worry about that. If you have him out, right? Kind of got to tap him, if I remember correctly. And then you produce 1 of whatever energy element that they are. And then that's how you cast things. And when you're casting, like, let's say I'm casting Sylvester. That's not how you spell Sylvester. But if I'm casting Sylvester, I need at least 1 frost. But if this was a category 11, if I tapped him, he could count as the frost of this, and I could just cast it. It's really cool. It's actually really, really cool to be able to do that. But like, I'm sorry, let me just fucking freak out over Bartz. I'm really excited about that. I could build the deck around him like right meow. So I have 5 to go, and I've got 6 of the 12 already. Come on, come on. Oh, so close. Ooh. Tama. Penelo. Sleipnir. Enters the field, may reveal 1 dark card from your hand. Do so, draw 1 card. When Dark Forward enters the field until the end of turn, Sleipnir gains plus 3,000 power in haste. Shit. Geomancer. Sheeran. Dragoon. Undead Princess. Oh, look how cute she is. Holy heck. Oh, Heretical Knight Garland. Limit break 2. When Heretical Knight Garland enters the field, choose up to 2 backups your opponent controls. Freeze them. Ah, Ferris, another Warrior of Light, but this time a pirate. When Ferris enters the field, you may search for 1 card named Lena, add it to your hand. At the beginning of the attack phase, during each of your turns, you may play 1 fire or 1 water forward, cost of equal to or less than the number of backups you control from your hand into the field, which is uncomfortably powerful. Load up backups, because you can have up to 5. So you can have 5 crystal, or like 5 cost, or lower, just for free. Just boop, done. Dark Fina. Dark Fina enters the field. You may cast one summon with a cost of 7 or less from your hand without paying the cost. When you cast a summon, choose one character in your break zone, then add it to your hand. This effect will trigger only during your turn and only once per turn. That is a great way of getting summons. Summons are the spells, by the way. It's a great way of getting them back in. Another Shiva, which we've already seen. Aramant. Aramant enters the field. Choose one forward. Deal 3,000 damage for every 2 fire characters you control. Phenomenal. We're back to Tama. Put that one there. Actually, let's move all this over. We'll move all these. We're still at 6 of the 12. We're still doing good. We still have a chance of one box getting them all. Oh, Mouth. I don't know if you're here or not, but I have V cards to open too. I also have many more. What is a V card? Okay, V cards are VTuber cards from GamerSubs, because GamerSubs has made a VTuber trading card game. So, like, let's get me famous so I can be a VTuber card. That'd be real cool, wouldn't it? Imagine me as a VTuber card. Oh, I'd ask to be an element alt by myself. I'd be like, all right, what do I have to do to have an element all to myself? I want the void. You once sent an application of HoloLive. They never got back to me. Damn. I sent an application to Vishojo back in the last round. So we've got Samurai. I didn't hear anything back. Aaliyah. Isla. Echo. Isla's actually really good, to be honest. Hold on. Isla's really good. For 2, and then you tap her, break her, so you discard her, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. Annabella. Whenever a character you control is priming, choose one character, dull it, and freeze it. X-Death. Ooh. Break a card that's under 5 or equal to. Onion Knight. Angeal. Oh, look at him. Angeal enters the field. Up to 2 job soldier in your break zone. Add them to your hand. Play 1 job soldier. Cost of 4 or less. You can only use it once per turn. Vivian. Ooh, Vivian. Mm-hmm. Aha. Vivian. Yuffie! Oh, Yuffie, I love you so much. You're so cool. Enters the field. If you control 2 or more category 7 forwards, draw a card. Discard 2 category 7 cards. Choose a forward and break it. Yo, we got number 7! Ralgar. Cost for Ralgar is reduced by 1 for each job of the 12 you control. When he enters the field, choose 1 forward your opponent controls. Break it. Ah, shit! Yuna! Wrong Yuna! But we got a Yuna. And then we're over to the Samurai. Wake up, Samurai! We've got a city to burn. Oh. Alright. Are we ready? Got another one. Recently beat secret ending for Cyberpunk? Fuck yeah. Oh! I need to pick up Phantom Liberty. Hold on 1 second. I need to see what battery percentage I'm at. Settings. Oh, I thought this showed me my battery percentage. Oh, I'm at 100%. Okay, I actually died to Smasher because it scales when the enemy is to max level, which I don't think the game does otherwise. Possibly the coolest final sequence in the game. I remember I shot Smasher in the face. I also saw somebody get revenge for Rebecca by double jumping and then shooting him in the head, which was also great. Alright. We got Elwyn, which we've seen already. Ninja, which we've seen already. Garnet, which we've seen already. No, we haven't. Enters the field, you may delve 4 active characters you control. If you do so, choose 1 forward, put it at the bottom of the owner's deck. Ooh. Bugenhagen. That's hilarious. Good to get characters from Final Fantasy 7. We've seen Mandragora, we've seen Undead Princess. Sky Samurai attacks, choose up to 2 backups, activate them. Sky Samurai gets plus 2,000 power until the end of turn. Okay. Oh, Physalis. Warp. When a warp counter is removed from Physalis, you may play 1 forward with the cost of 5 or less with warp from your hand to the field. This effect will only trigger if Physalis removed from the game. Interesting. Oh, we got lightning! We're on Final Fantasy. God, I love lightning. She's so hot. Look at her. And there are 7 more face-up cards in your limit break deck. A lightning gains haste. And lightning leaves the field. Select one of the 2 following actions. Play 1 card named lightning with a cost of 4 or less from your hand to the field, or search for 1 card named lightning and add it to your hand. Secret ending is also funny. We got another Yuffie. Okay, that's nice. Gav. Alright, Gav. Love Vial. During your turn. Okay, so this is summon. Remember I was saying summon? This is a spell card. You play the cost, and then you play it, and then it goes away. During your turn, you can deal 2 active water forwards you control instead of paying the CP cost, or 2 cast Leviathan. Choose 1 forward or monster your opponent controls. Return it to the owner's hand. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually really good. I may make a water-ish deck. Because I seem to be getting some really good water cards. Alright, we got 2 more in this, and then we've got fucking so many more. Come on! Don't do this to me! Do you not know how much I've sacrificed? I think I have enough cards. One day we're going to do a card sorting stream, and I'm going to bring my other fucking, like, sorry, not 200. How many cards are in a booster pack? A lot. Did you miss the V cards? No. V cards are at the end. You think I'm going to try to get Hannah's V card in the beginning? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. By the way, if I get full art Yuffie, sorry, full art Yuna, full art Lightning, or any of the other like really rare full arts, I'm gonna slab them. I'll buy slabs and I'll slab them on stream. Giglamesh. Samurai. If I get a 10 rank Hannah, I'll slab it and put it on my desk for the rest of my life. Annabelle. We're still looking for the rest of the 12, though. Bergenhagen. Undead Princess. We've seen this one already. Marlboro. That's a cigarette. During your turn, Marlboro also becomes a forward. 7,000 power. When Marlboro attacks, choose 1 forward opponent controls it, loses 2,000 power until the end of turn. When Marlboro deals damage to the opponent, put Marlboro into the break zone. When you do, all 4 of your opponent's control lose 4,000 power till the end of turn. Damn. Sisney. I think we already had a Sisney, but this one's foil. Sarah. Which, just so you know, Sarah is Lightning's sister, from what I remember. Because I've never played Final Fantasy 13, which I probably should. I've never beaten a Final Fantasy game, which I probably should do. Actually, hold on. Enters the field or deals damage you control. Choose 1 forward at cost of 4 or less opponent controls. If you control 2 or more category 13 forwards, break it. If you control 3 or more category 13 forwards, Sarah deals your opponent 1 point of damage. You can use this ability once during your turn and only once per turn. Shit, Sarah is hard. Sarah's a beast. Alexander. Snow at the summon. During your turn, you can dull 2 active wind forwards you control instead of paying the CP cost. Choose 1 character of 5 or more. 5 or more. Break it. Ignis. When Ignis is in the field, you may dull 2 active forwards you control. When you do so, choose 1 forward, deal it damage equal to the total power of the forwards you dulled due to this ability. Damage 3. Ignis gets plus 2 power. That's good. Namira, we already have her, so that doesn't count. And Giglamesh. We're still at 6 of 6? 6 of 12, or is it 7 of 12? I don't remember. We'll pull them all out. Find them afterwards. That's not working because it goes here. Oh. Wool, a warrior of light. Warrior of light. Tama. Cloud. Yo, Cloud! Garnet. Oh, there we go. Another one of the 12. 7 or 8? I don't remember. But he's a common. That's interesting. Sky Samurai. Beastmaster. Yeah. Afmao, which we already had. But this one's foil, which is nice. Fina. Ooh, White Mage. Warp cost can be paid with CP of any element. When Fina enters the field, you may search for 1 card with warp and add it to your hand. Choose 1 card removed from the game. Remove 1 warp counter from it. You can only use this ability during your turn. The Fina. Oh, is that another one? Are we at 9 now? Wait, is she a hero card? No, she's just rare. Leluid. When job warrior or card named warrior you control attacks, choose 1 forward your opponent controls, dull it. If you have 3 damage, gain haste. Ooh. Ayame enters the field and reveal top 2 cards of your deck. Play 1 job samurai or card named samurai, cost of 3 or less among them into the field. Add up to 1 job or samurai card, a cost 9 or less among them to your hand. Turn the other cards to the bottom of your deck. So, this is good if you have a samurai style deck. We're back at Warrior of Light. Okay. That was all of the pre-release pack. Now, let's go through and find the 12. Because I'm like, actually, I don't know why, but I'm so invested in having the 12. Okay, there's 2 of them. I'm going to put the rest into here. I wonder where the rest of the 12 are. Let me guess, they're of all different freaking colors too. So it'd be hard unless you had a multicolor deck, which isn't difficult. Lightning. Oh. Lightning. So good. It's funny because lightning is the same color as lightning. Or the same name as the color. Or where's another one? I thought there was another. Yeah, there you are. We're currently at 4, you know, all of them. The running joke that we have. Knight, Warrior of Light, Sage. I thought I got a 12 in here. Did I not? I did not. Ooh. Ooh. I love how these cards feel because like almost all cards like just feel flat. These ones have like raised bumps on them and they're so cool for that. Like it's just such a good feeling that you just... Okay, there's another one. they also stick together. What are we at now? 6? Ooh. Oh, there's another one. 7. 8. Ooh. So that's currently 8 of them. I'm only missing 4 of the 12. At this moment. Engineer, Genome, Warrior, Acon. I think I just have one more in here. Behemoth, Standard Unit, Proprietor, yeah, the 12. Nemea, we had that one. 9. Yeah. So we have 9 of the 12 so far. So I'm going to put... Yeah, I'm going to put this Nemea away. Okay. So that's the first pack. Clap your hands. Yay. And then this one. Which is so hard to read. I'm going to have to sort all of these. And that's going to be the hard part. Oh, shit. I should put Leviathan away too. Leviathan is a summon. It's just a spell.